afternoon, Doctor. My name is EshikaParuchuri. I'm a sophomore at Woodbridge Academy Magnet School. Firstly, I would like to thank you for joining me in this initiative. My main objective is to educate adolescents around the world to help them construct a healthier lifestyle by working with experienced doctors across different specializations. Welcome to the Healthy Teens podcast. I hope you are keeping well. This month, I'm joined by Dr. Anthony, who specializes in physical therapy. He is a doctor of physical therapy with experience in outpatient rehabilitation, inpatient rehabilitation, and home health.
Well, thank you, Eshika. So just call me Anthony. I'm fine with that. So I've been a doctor of physical therapy since 2016. I love what I do. I've been doing outpatient the entire time, but I've always held usually multiple positions, director since 2021, but I've done outpatient, I've done home health, and usually these are at the same time. I've done inpatient, I've done acute care, kind of run the gamut with everything.
What is physical therapy?
Good question. Good way to start off. Physical therapy is, I would say, is the science of building, restoring, maintaining functional mobility through what we do: therapeutic exercise, therapeutic activity, manual therapy, neuromuscular re-education, other modalities. Our main goal is always functional mobility. Pain reduction can come with that, but I want people to understand that functional mobility is always the goal. Our job as what I would consider movement experts is to allow a patient to reach those movement milestones with our help. And yes, pain reduction comes with that. You'll get improvements in balance, improvements in posture, but mobility is always the goal. It's what we do. It's what people come to us for. And that mobility can really range. I'm sure we'll get into specifics, but that's, I would say, is a pretty decent definition of physical therapy and what we do.
In what ways can physical therapy help teenagers?
That's a great question. I think a big thing that we're seeing now is, obviously we're doing this now, is tech is really changing things. We're seeing a lot more, honestly, we call in the field text neck, where it's a lot of the forward posture. It's a lot of, honestly, early onset of arthritis in the thumbs, things that we probably didn't see as a profession 20 years ago. They never would have thought these things would be a big deal. So to me, it's developing proper habits, postural habits, changing how things are run in the world, especially after COVID, with people doing more, hybrid, whether it's work or school. You're going to be on your computer more. You're going to have to learn how to properly have a workstation, how to set yourself up for success, that you're not uncomfortable causing issues later. I think that's where it can be a big part. But also, again, for teens, it's like you need to have proper movement pattern.
What is your take on Google Doctors?
I think it is very important to be your own advocate. I think it's very important to know what you're dealing with, to know your symptoms, to know how you feel. The public should not be misinformed. The public should also be knowledgeable. Having a baseline of understanding is important. Everyone needs to have it. But on the flip side, you are a unique individual with your own unique DNA, your own unique genes, and your condition, injury, won't always portray itself as the same for everyone. So I don't care if you have an issue that is textbook and you Google it and you may get the right answer and you may see, oh, actually I'm doing, this thing I found on Google did help. But there could be an underlying issue that caused that problem. And now we've missed that because you tried to treat the symptom and not the cause. So I'm very big on advocation, especially for my older patients. We are out of the generation of my doctor said this, I'm going to do this. It's not healthy. We don't need to be doing that anymore. But on the flip side, you're not the medical expert. You should know things, but you should also be willing and able to listen to the professionals on how to assist you in that process. But ask questions. Don't portray it as a way that you know everything, but ask questions. You should question your doctor, not in a mean way, but you should always be willing to ask questions and say why. You need to be informed, but please don't confuse your Google search with someone's degree. That isn't.